Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. The Vikings will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will have the football first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out, sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Selling the fake. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of that one.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Quick give. It's Hatchett. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. Making his first move. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. So the Vikings offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Vikings line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Finds his man on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Left side is Little. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Number 16, set to advance on the football.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. From the gun, it's Montgomery. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To throw, it's Frost. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throws to the tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Gets rid of it.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Vikings will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Couldn't set his feet.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Got it behind the line. It's Bush. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Nice move to keep running. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Red Wolves want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Looking downfield, it's Rivers. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line. And
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And right down the middle. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Unloads in the nick of time.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Doesn't get it there.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye.
Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Rivers. Uncorks one. Finds his man open. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete.
I think the QB wants that one back. You know, you're down here in the red zone, tighter areas, hard enough to fit it in, but definitely not wanting to fit it in against double coverage, and he misses, and probably a good miss, because that could have been worse.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got an alley. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Finds his target. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. The Vikings will call on their punt team. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, floated high, and it's intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15.
And finally, we see a little bit of that, which we talked about coming into this football game. Like, we highlighted him. He's a really good football player. They're going to feature him. He's going to make big plays. Today, the defense has absolutely shut him down.
Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Vikings will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Hit as he throws. That's caught. It's Little. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. At the 35, he's got room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He's got his man across the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like that back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Frost. Out wide right, it's Hardy. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Throws it off the RPO. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Vikings have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's going for the goal line. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Barrels ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hits inside. It's Hatchett. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Got out of trouble and throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Moves the pocket. It's Frost. Rolls right. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Odom. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just got rid of that one.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Vikings with the 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. Driven back.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zips it out to his man. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Play action on 1st down. And he gets rid of it.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
Fires to the right. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Frost. Grabbed over the middle, it's Odom. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throwing deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
I caught up with the Vikings head coach. He said we made some mistakes there in the first half, but we like where we're headed. Our defense has been able to keep us in this game and get off the field. Now our offense has the ball to start the half, and we are going to make some noise. A lot of positive momentum coming out of the locker room at the half. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. In the backfield, it's Woodard. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Turning it on. The 10. Touchdown, Viking. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Headed to the edge, it's Hatchett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Red Wolves in the hurry up. Moving the pocket, it's Rivers. Throws quickly. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. They're going to run it to the right. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Cuts it upfield. It's Montgomery.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Out wide right, it's Montgomery. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Here's a give to Hardy. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught in Odom. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Vikings have this offense rolling. Trying to move them on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They're all over him. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And that 2nd down completion was anything but helpful. Threw it in reverse, and now it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Frost. Right side, it's Moore. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Vikings decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
Nice job. Had a little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Using his legs, it's Hatchett. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide right, it's Hatchett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The handoff. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right side, it's Odom. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. It's all over but the shouting in this one. Top 12 teams in the country. This is the scoreboard, how things are going for those vying for a playoff spot. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Got him on the RPO. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Vikings will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll just down it right there. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. Gonna run it. It's Hatchett. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Sells to run, looking to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Finds his tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Vikings open this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out wide left, it's Montgomery. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Frost. Still looking to his right. Out wide right, it's Moore. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
2nd down to the air. Right side, it's Moore. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Vikings come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Left side, it's Oda. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They will score! Touchdown, Viking! That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatchett. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the defense.
Snags it, and there's running room. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a gap. It's Hatchett. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Push is ahead. There's some daylight. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sets his feet. It's Rivers. Taking a shot. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
2nd down, gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a big play.
He's got it down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. If you're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Ocean from the wideout. Sets his feet. It's Frost. Release to the back. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Vikings will punt it away on fourth down. Trying to get started. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Hatchett. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Tells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Woodard. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The quarterback sneak. And I don't think he broke the play, and the quarterback just tried to sneak it in. Power on power, and the defense won it again.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
The defense has made it tough, but they'll try to plow their way in here on third and goal in overtime. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Vikings! And they're on top here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Rivers. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Stevens. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense kind of
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. Send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Hatchett. Makes a man miss. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hatchett. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Keeps it moving, it's Montgomery. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Vikings look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Frost. Rush is on. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Turns it upfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coach